Welcome to Los Angeles. Lights, camera, action, emphasis on lights in the greater Hollywood area as the USC Trojans set to open another season tonight. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Clark to fire. Got his man quickly. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. In the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bears! A great run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
So USC's offense has the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today.
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, they're after him. I'm running out, and he down at the 34. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time...
Oh, out of space! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Sanders. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 7. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Clark wants to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this 2nd half.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Trojans will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Maava. There's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Maava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially.
He's looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI, stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to do it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's caught. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Clark to fire. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Sanders. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back in.
Looking for the end zone. And they make the connection. Long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Got enough space. Touchdown Trojans. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking downfield, it's Mayala. He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. Wide open spaces. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here comes the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option.
He's loose. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's in open space downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Lemon. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Here comes the heat. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Collins. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Missouri State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gives it on the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He lets one fly deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Trojans are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. Steps away. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. With the catch, it's Jordan. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. To the air, it's Mayava. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, USC! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 28 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
And the Bears get enough to move the chains. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. Clark wants to throw. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. Turning it on. Turning on the Jets. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in, it's Sanders. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. He might want another play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Clark to fire. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They are up against it, a third and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now first down here in the second overtime. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, David, the defense dialed it up at the perfect time, and what a tackle.
Great tackle. I'm surprised, honestly, he held on to the football. That is what you want. You want physical knockbacks. When you're on defense, you watch the tape, coach is like, is the running back falling forward? If he's falling forward, we're not doing our job. There was no falling forward on that one.
Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and he gets it done in OT.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got...
The ball pops out. Oh, look what I found. I I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jordan. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime!
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking.
Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. The Falcons have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Judicials offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Gets the back moving. They'll try the run. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Falcons offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on all.
Taking a shot on the first play. Touchdown, BG! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the option. Slithers into space. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Now the toss. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Falcons trying to cash it in on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got it.
Touchdown, Falcons! Great job by the back on the option.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. The option look. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on third and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a fourth down, and this might be a passing situation.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads it downfield. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run.
Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. A huge play, just a breath away from taking it to the house, but they are in business at the 4. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a touchdown, Bowling Green. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's low. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sticks it in his belly. Trucks through the defender.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the bigs.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ridley. It's a running room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pitch it. There he goes. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Pine. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the ground, it's O'Neal. Powers through the defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. Now adjusting. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll run play action. Here's the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Oh, he's got a chance.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on 1st down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And the Judicials will have a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
The Judicials will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the toss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Scanning the field, it's Young. Can't connect on his first throw. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The big fullback's got it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Garcia. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the tight end. And the defense. Well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Young. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Matthews. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the read to the left on first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On the option, he'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's got it, first down and more. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Judicials. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And it's incomplete on third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
And this ball will be downed at around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Schwartz. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Judicials want to move quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Judicials.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his...
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. Still on his feet.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go right back to him. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds the tight end. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a